Welcome to Voodoo Whiskey Gaming, and this is my late review of Tacoma. I played it on the Xbox One. It's also available on the PC, which is funny because Microsoft keeps praising it as an Xbox exclusive. Whatever, that doesn't really matter. It is made by Fullbright, the same company that made Gone Home, and it is definitely in a similar vein of you are a single individual in an abandoned area, basically trying to find out what happened. Tacoma is a space station, and you have been sent there by the company that owns the space station to essentially explore and find out what happened, because apparently something catastrophic occurred. This is what some people like to call a walking simulator, or what I like to refer to as an interactive narrative, but this one is admittedly more freeform. That's this company's style. It's very different from like a Telltale one where it's a more linear with branching narratives. There is one story, and you can explore it as you feel fit in basically the order that you want to. It is slightly guided because you're asked to go to specific areas of the space station in a specific order, but when you're in that area, you can explore the different rooms and explore the different conversations as you see fit. I guess that's a little bit more gameplay, but I feel that it's important for the storytelling as well because they're so closely tied. And since I'm already on that, I'll just continue with the gameplay. It's, as I said, pretty freeform. You can explore. There's a few areas of zero-G, which is interesting. Not the best there, but then you go into areas with simulated gravity and you can explore, walk around, and you find what are memories, essentially. They're conversations that you can watch in an alternate reality sort of concept. So you can sit there and play out these conversations in these rooms, and it's really interesting because there can be multiple individuals in those rooms, and you can follow them around and follow the individual conversations, look at maybe what they were looking up on their iPad sort of thing. And actually, you kind of need to look at whatever they were looking at to really progress the game. That is a goal. But it's very interesting because it's once again a study of the people. It's more about them. It's definitely not about you as the character. It's about the people on the space station. You learn about their lives, what they were going through with their significant others on Earth, their family on Earth, or with the others in the station. You wander around, you scan these things, you read documents, etc. It's not crazy by any means. There's no shooting. You can pick up, put down, look at a bunch of different items. There is zero-G basketball. I still haven't scored a three-pointer. I'm trying though. The music is excellent. I like the way it basically brings to life the situations. It helps you feel more what's going on, and that's always very important. And once again, the voiceover work is incredibly important because interactive narrative. Voiceover work is always key in these situations, and this game is no exception to that. As for the controls, they're not amazing, they're not horrible either, but they're very slippery is the way I would describe it. Like watching a bar of soap move around, it glides, and so does your character a bit. So it can be difficult to make certain minor adjustments, which can be very useful to reading certain things or clicking on certain things. I know that sounds silly, but it does actually matter. One cool thing though is when you're in zero-G, the controls are not amazing, but if you can target what you need to go to, and you're close enough, it'll just kind of guide you there. You can click on it and just autopilot there. Lastly, the graphics. It's not a AAA title, so it's not like the most realistic thing you're ever gonna see. It has its own very unique art style, and I like that. Most of the characters, you honestly don't really see what they look like when you're doing the AR thing. It's a colored person, essentially, like purple, yellow, blue, green, and that's how they're represented in each story and each conversation. And it's basically them standing there, and you can just listen. And you kind of get oddly attached to them because you're just sitting there watching their lives. But it is a very colorful game, and I do like the art style overall. I like what they did, and it makes sense in that AR kind of way. So I've got no complaints there. Here's where the complaints come in. Not a huge complaint, but when you're using the lift things that take you to and from the center of the space station, there's some serious lag that goes on there for whatever reason I don't know. The biggest complaint, and this nearly literally led to this review being, well, fuck this game because it doesn't work at all, is, and you can Google it by just typing in Tacoma, press A to start, and it will lead you to a few forums where they're like, hey, can't play this game. And in reality, I tried all the fixes, and maybe it was a combination of those. Maybe it was just me hitting A for the 200th time in 40 minutes. Probably more than 200 times. But I was finally able to play it, but this glitch is a huge problem. Why the fuck it exists, I don't know. It's unacceptable. No game should be this way. And it is really frustrating because overall, I really enjoyed the game. But with that massive glitch, it's hard to recommend it right now until that glitch is fixed. And admittedly, it's a fairly short game, so the price is a little high right now. So I'm gonna say this, I do recommend the game with the caveat that once the price comes down, buy it, because it's a bit pricey for the length of the experience. But also, wait till this glitch is fixed. If you really love what Fullbright has done in the past, then just wait until this glitch gets fixed and buy it. Otherwise, I recommend waiting till the price comes down. Okay, so in the comments below, why don't you tell me if you actually enjoy what Fullbright is doing and their form of interactive narrative. And as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you like what I'm doing in general, share, subscribe. Have a good one.